Hello, welcome to Let's Play Firewatch. And this game doesn't have an intro spiel, it just goes straight to the menu. I actually started in on this and I got two videos kind of sort of pretty close to done, and I made a slight mistake that I really wanted to change, and it's such early enough that I decided to go ahead and do a new one. We're going to do this. Uh, uh, Let me see if we can rate. Okay, so we're going to delete. Yes. And new game. There we go. Interesting. Are you not able to start? Okay. So we get to go through the backstory. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. UC Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You slur the word major and smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Okay. Pick it up. Let's see. Can we fix the bed? Yes, we can. Okay, last time I didn't do that. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I'm going to do the same choice I did before. Go with Bucket the Beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay. So that was 1979, I think. Thoroughfare trails not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along several stretches and disappears entirely at some washes. It has many confusing side paths. Locating this trail may be more difficult than expected, and it is common for novice hikers to find themselves stranded at night without water. Make a plan, be prepared. Some phone numbers here. Park County Search and Rescue. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Okay, here's a map. Supply drop. Thoroughfare Basin. Thoroughfare lookout. Thoroughfare trailhead, Two Forks lookout. Jonesy Lake. Okay. We could go over here. This gate is closed. Fire danger. Really high. I.e. yeah. So it's dry, not humid at all. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. I'm re-investigating stuff that I didn't do last time. It's a Thursday night. Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings. Julia likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. There's this, and there's this. I like this one. Frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that looks inviting. Trail thing here. Two Forks lookout, fire lookout, that's where we're going. 8 more miles. Space bar to hop over, to climb over, or hop over obstructions. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Scare him away. Beat his goddamn face in. I did this one last time. I think I'm going to do this one. I've already made one choice that I didn't make last time. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia has to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It is a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I do not like this one. I don't like this one. I don't like the idea that I guess you're married at this point. Moving the family is a big deal. It is the 80s. That's not an excuse. This is the best of two bad choices. This is absolutely unacceptable. Let's go this. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. Now who's being selfish? You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Forget about it. This is not the choice I made before. This is the choice I made before. This just seems irresponsible. So we're going to do this. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, you are worried Julia might be suffering from. They are worried Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it secret for now. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here because there's an image in that I can't put on my YouTube, and it's easier if I take it out now. So after I've picked it up, I'll start the video again. See you in a moment. I wish I could show you. It's basically your character, somewhat heavily set, less so than me. Bearded man in late 30s, I guess. Frolicking like a Victoria's Secret model. And the words "so pretty" over them. It's really cute. Unfortunately, it shows anatomy, and I can't put that on YouTube. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university in Yale. Her affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. Has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family, they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. This is just a horror story already. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with a 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. I did this one before. It did not really do well considering you're not a professional at this. This is the responsible move. Okay. Moving a little bit. Okay. Yes, I know how to run, because that'll get told to us later, but... Ooh. What is that? That's interesting. See if I can get a better view of it. I didn't see that before. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to a bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it. If you won't see a therapist, you won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. Seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. This is 88, 89, maybe 90s. Or 90, rather. This is the kind of job where you come out here and you live out here for the extent of the job. It's very pretty. What am I? Where'd I get that thoroughfare lookout? Huh. This is summer job. So yeah, here's where we'll be sleeping.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Where's the radio? Now there's a time limit on responses.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
So that white bar will get more and more orange.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, so we're going to go goofy here.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a time thing at first, and so the first time I did this, I did not respond. I also like the fact that I picked up the book and threw it down, and it showed up standing perfectly straight.
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Oh dear.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what,
Wyoming.
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This
Some of
is
these
the
responses
Osborne
aren't
Firefinder,
timed.
invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No.
Took
You
me a
need
lot
to get down
longer
there
to find
right
it
now
last
and
time.
stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Okay,
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
so some of these answers are timed and some aren't. So let's go get back to where I was before I restarted the game. Oh, M to read map. So there we are. Right there. We want to go west. We want to go to cache 306, which is right there. And the fireworks is happening west. West. Somewhere out that way. I think I'm going to turn off my timer, and I think I know about where I want to be doing the next video. So we'll go to there. Is it right this way? Is it this way? I think. Let me look at the map again. Whoop! I took a. We want to go up this way. Oh, good. We're on the right track now. Fireworks are still going off.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. I get the feeling one of these is not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 at some point. Let's copy this information. And hey, Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back, Dave. That is the granola bar that they're talking about. I could eat it, but I'll drop it. I kind of want we need their old rope. Now, time. Oh, close this. Is there a way to... Is it just permanently open now? Ah, I tried to figure out a way to close it before. Okay. Oh, R to toggle jogging, which I did earlier, but I was waiting for it to tell me again. Yep. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think I am. Yep. Okay. Here we go.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
What about shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description. How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
That was a bit more pissy than I meant to be. Here we go. Spacebar to repel. So, go like this, go up. Let's go down. This can only end in tears. Okay. With that, we're going to go to a new video. See you in a moment.